Hello everyone, and welcome back to Deck Specs. Sorry it's late, but I'm getting this video up and running before I hit the hay. Anywho, today's deck, Superheavy Samurais. A deck I had once retired for failing to win a single duel in a locals, but are now back and better than ever. It's time to see what makes them so super. Of course, you start with the two copies of Big Ben Key. The archetype's big boss monster, and one of the monsters that enables them to attack while in defense mode. Next, your scales. Jade's your low scale. Coral's your high scale. Following up, some of our reinforcers. Blue Brawl. It's one of those I run two of. He's got that nifty little knack of being unable to be destroyed by battle. Swordsman's like the Link Karibo of the archetype. And I run two of them. Her defense can come out if you take battle damage, and you won't be able to be destroyed by battle or card effects that turn. Pretty nifty. Yeah, this deck's all about defense. Just like I run 3-foot defense, I also run 3 magnet. He's kind of like a marauding captain or a goblin bird, if you know what I mean. Soul Piercer acts sort of like Mad Sword Beast or Fairy Meteor Crush, or even Big Bang Shot to that matter. Claw, another I run 3 of, just like some cards previous to this. He runs a boost similar to that of Sword Deep Seated, and he also protects from battle destruction. Now, some have forgotten it's unique. Although he only grants a boost half that of Horn of Light, he also was like limiter removal for the archetype. And yes, I know all the cards in this archetype are machine type. So limiter removal itself could function. But hey, he's just like limiter removal, but archetype specific. So yeah, he's an archetype-specific limit removal, all ranting aside. Next, you got Soulfire Suit. Boosts level to 5. He can be discarded from the hand to protect from battle and card effects at the cost of 800 points. Sort of like a reverse Horn of Light. You know what I mean? Next, I run 3 of Drum. He's the only level 1 tuner I run in here. And he's probably the only way I can get into my Beast Kyuubi. Then I run 2 Trumpeter and a Battle Ball. Back to Drum for a moment. Drum functions as some sort of a monster reborn. Trumpeter can be tributed off his special summon. Can be special summoned off his tribute summon. And Battle Ball. He's unique. He allows you to synchro from the hand, rather than the field. Oh, one more thing you should know about Soul Piercer. When he's sent to the grave, he's like a Rhoda for the archetype. You know what I mean. Reinforcement to the army. Now there's other extra cards that I just run one of. Floor Synchron for some extra tuner. And he lets me special summon one of my other tuner monsters. Flower Bot for draw power. Boxer to help me get into Jade or Big Bang Key more easily. And as for hand-holding Genie, here's where things start to heat up. While he's out and about, he's the only monster that you can attack. He protects all his allies and gains defense power equal to their combined defense. So if you run into this guy while he's in face-down defense, be prepared for some nasty recoil. Because that wall is really gonna pack a punch. Next, the extra deck. First up, Steam Train King. Definitely the most tough to summon out of the archetype. All the synchros, like Big Bang Key, grant themselves the ability to... All the synchros, like Big Bang Key, grant your archetype the ability to attack while in defense. For Steam Train King, he lets you discard up to 2 cards, then destroy any card your opponent controls. Also, you can banish all spell and traps from the graveyard, or just to burn your opponent for 200 for each. Whew! That was getting sore from that. Next up, the easiest one to go into. Susanoo. He's like a beefier version of Big Bang Key. One little note back to Steam Train King. Just take a look at his stats. I mean, his 2000 attack might not be that impressive for a level 12 synchro, but he has 4800 defense. A true powerhouse for the archetype. Enough to overpower, enough to outmatch a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. Susanoo has more than enough power to outmatch a regular Blue Eyes. Heck, you can even outmatch Meteor Black Dragon or Valkyrian the Magnet Warrior with his stat. And yes, his defense does match that of Blue Eyes Ultimate. So if they both got shielded and sworded, it'll be a pretty even battle. And yeah, he lets you steal an opponent's spell or trap card. Moving on to Beast QB, who I mentioned before. He gains 900 defense for each special summon monster the opponent controls. And yes, I run no monsters in this deck to maximize their potential. On to the Xyz portion. And yes, I do run Xyz monsters. First up, Go Goliath. He's a defense booster for the deck. He literally gives every monster a boost equivalent to Horn of Light. He's like a full field He's like a full field with Horn of Light. Yeah, he functions better in rock-type decks, but I just use them for the defenses. Next up, these two. Battlecruiser Dianthus and Battleship Cherry Blossom. Battlecruiser Dianthus is like Restructor Revolution in an Xyz monster. Battleship Cherry Blossom has an identical effect, but with more of a kick. Anywho, let's get to the real fun with a custom hand. For this hand, I'll be showing you the easiest possible way to get a big beat stick like Susanoo, or even, in rare cases, Steam Train King onto the field, just by utilizing your monster's effects. You'll require Superheavy Samurai Magnet, any level 4 monster, any level 4 Superheavy Samurai, say Soul Piercer, well, your tuner monster. For this example, we use Drum. One Soul Buster Gauntlet. A Soul Claw and a Soul Piercer. Where did I put that Soul Piercer? You're probably wondering, what kind of convoluted summoning plan do I have with just these cards? You'll see. It all starts with the one card to get it all done. Magnet. Next, you use his effect to special summon Drum. Then, well, actually, not Drum. I was a little mistaken. I actually meant Trumpeter. Silly me, I actually meant Trumpeter. Your spirit card can be whatever you like. But for this example, let's say you drew so yeah, we'll keep the Soul Buster around just in case. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yeah. Some in Magnet, special Trumpeter or Battle Ball with its effect. Whatever you feel, whatever comes to hand first. But for this example, we'll just use Trumpeter. This is the easier card to get to. Then, equip and summon the following: Soul Piercer and Soul Claw. You should have a total of 12 stars on board. Tune all of them for good old Steam Train King. And save this for when you're under attack, so you can double its defense to a hefty 9,900. To a hefty 9,600 and overpower whatever your opponent throws at you. So, yeah. It is pretty easy to get a first turn Steam Train King with this deck. Anywho, I'll catch you next time on Deck Specs. See ya.